in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows, there's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC. Coming at you. You guys will be seeing me dark and early Friday morning, but this is actually Thursday night here. I am back on the road again, headed to Little Rock. Seems like I've been living at that in that town here for the last couple of weeks with all the doctor's appointments between me and my wife. But we are headed there again tomorrow. Got a little procedure, and when I say procedure, you know, I don't mean to get you guys, heck, it's a bone scan. So it is a procedure, but it's just, you know, it's just scanning. It's a bone scan for my right ankle. There's no big secret on it. They're going in tomorrow to look and see what's going on with my ankle. I think there's going to have to be another probably surgery or procedure, sure enough procedure on my right ankle that is it hasn't responded like it should have from my last ankle replacement. But anyway, tomorrow is just a bone scan. They're just going in to look and exploratory and see what's going on. So it is a procedure. I could just say a doctor's appointment, whatever you want to call that tomorrow, but it's totally not a big deal. But and then I got to be back Tuesday again next week. So this is never ending. I might as well just get a hotel room or a second house up in Little Rock, as much as we shoot up there for doctor's appointments. But I digress. So anyway, again, we would not, we're leaving out early in the morning. I would not have adequate time to try to get this video shot tomorrow morning, so we're doing it now. But you guys will see it. You'll see this handsome mug Friday morning is when this is going to be set to drop. Anyway, what's going on in the world? What are we going to be toting tomorrow? We are still gathering thoughts, nothing new, so it'll be nice and quick. We are still on the old Buck 500 Duke. We're carrying that for a good week plus here. I am garnering my thoughts, and there will be a review on this knife. So I'm still toting that, trying to get some pocket time with that. Truck key, open sea leather wallet. And for some strange reason, I have a situation going on where my pocket cross, I have laid it down, or it's in wasn't in my shorts where I thought it was supposed to be when I went to change out clothes, you know, to put out my clothes for tomorrow and got my keys and all out. I have misplaced my pocket cross. I hope it isn't one of those in the seat cushion kind of situations, because I did have on basketball shorts, loose shorts, so maybe down an old couch cushion or something, but we will definitely find that, and hopefully that'll be in my pocket on the ride to Little Rock tomorrow. But at the moment, it eludes me. So anyway, gonna show you my number 2 score. I told you there were 2 scores, antique store scores that I got the other day, Tuesday, up in Little Rock, and well, here we go. You guys saw, do I even have it sitting here? Oh, it's not here. I thought this was it, but this is my Buck. Anyway, you guys saw the folding hunter, the old timer folding hunter that I showed this morning. Well, this is the number 2 score. And I know, a fixed blade HT, I know it has been a while. I still make no bones about it, I still have a bunch of these, not particular these, but fixed blades, and I still have a case or two full of moderns. There was a time that is where my heart was, and it is just not where it is now. And honestly, I don't think it's going back anytime soon. But when I was in this antique store, and there was this gentleman in there, one of the vendors in there, he was asking me, you know, what all I liked, and I told him I'm mainly into traditional knives, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm collecting now. You know, the USA stuff, a lot of the old USA stuff is kind of where my collecting is these days. And he's like, well, what about USA fixed blades? I'm like, well, there was a time. I don't have anything against them. I haven't bought one or traded for one or, you know, chased a fixed blade in a while. And he's like, well, I got a nice one. I got a nice one I can make you a great deal on. You want to look at it? And I was like, sure, let's look at it. And he brought this. He brought it, and I'll show you how it came out. Had this nice high dollar sheath on it. Obviously, the OG sheath for this thing is gone, has been misplaced. He don't have the original leather sheath for them. I have, you know, looked them up and seen what they look like, and it is a nice leather sheath that originally went with these. But basically, he has just got it in this piece of crap leather, or not leather, piece of crap vinyl here, just simply to have it in something where, you know, safety purposes, you know, where somebody don't get stuck, you know, transporting it or whatever. But anyway, piece of crap. But that was the reason I got such a deal on it. Had this knife had the original sheath and been in this shape, which I'll take you through here in a minute, I've looked these things up, and I've seen these clean with the leather sheath bringing, you know, 80, 100, you know, several of them I've seen north of $100. Well, I didn't pay anywhere close to that, you know, because it didn't come with a sheath. It come with this little nothing. But it was basically a knife only deal, and a deal it was. He's like, well, what would you give me for? He had a price on it, and I was like, it's nice, and honestly, the price you have on, you know, I said, sir, the price you have on it is more than fair. That's just not where, it's just not where I'm collecting right now. I'd rather, you know, kind of put my money toward a traditional knife. You know, I was still looking in the store, still had more perusing to do. He's like, well, what would it take? You know, make me an offer. And I'm like, do you like it at all? He's like, do you like it at all? And I said, oh, it's really nice. Yeah, for a fixed blade, it is a beauty. I actually do like it. Well, make me an offer. So I threw out something halfway, figuring he would say, oh, well, I can't go that low. But he thought about it. He's like, heck with it. Sold. So here I am. I bought a fixed blade. And kind of take you through this thing. Has a really cool, I think this blade shape is just killer. Obviously, this is a hunting knife all the way. Very nice upswept blade here. Has this mid-height saber grind on here. Very nice. And the star of the show, I think, and I don't know how well my light's going to show it. Do you see this hammering on this brass here? We have hammering on the finger guard here. And we have that same hammering, check that out, on the pommel. All brass, brass pommel, brass finger guard, and it has this cool, just like cobblestone hammered look to the brass there, and I think that is just the star of the show. We have Stagalon handles here, real thick, has kind of a little bit of finger grooves right here. This thing is extremely, kind of see it right there, finger, and you see that middle finger just meld in there. This thing is thick. Look how thick and bulbous that is. This is extremely, extremely nice in hand, and it is very, I can get it to do right here, very well balanced. Now, right behind the guard. I can't do it here with a camera, but it feels really, really good in hand. Really nice balanced as far as blade to handle ratio. Just fills out the hand. This is ergonomically just awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Haven't told you what it is yet, really, have I? We have an old Schrade 497 USA, and I think they call this the 49er or something. There's like a nickname for it. I don't know exactly what that means, but it is the model 497, so the 49 is part of the model number. What 49er means, you guys may know how it got that nickname, but I've heard it called that, the Schrade 49er. But in great shape. This thing is in great shape. I have polished up this brass. Yes, this brass did not look like this shiny and all that when I got it. This finger guard and the pommel had tarnished. I have hit the blade here with a little polish, but threw a little oil, threw a little mineral oil here on the old Stagalon. But I mean, every bit of the blade meat is here. The only way you can really tell this wouldn't be like new old stock or something has been used. There is some scratching, usage scratching here on the blade. You guys can kind of see that. It has been used, no doubt about it. But like I said, it has not been sharpened hardly at all, because every bit of that blade meat is there. And you talk about pokey. This has a pokey, stabby tip on this thing. So again, of course, this is tailored for hunting and game processing, and you deer hunters, you know, you could get up underneath that hide and just unzip one, no problem with this blade right here. I have no doubt. And I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'm about right on the fence whether I'm gonna keep this for my personal collection. I know a lot of people that like the old Schrade and Uncle Henry fixed blades. Honestly, I may keep it for trade bait. You know me, I do a lot of horse trading, but I kind of like it myself. I mean, this fits my particular hand like a glove. Half of me says reach out to old Dr. Ed and send this to Dr. Ed up there in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and let him do his wonders and custom fit me a nice leather sheath for this, and rock on. May put this on my hip for the deer season. I mean, I like it. I mean, I like it a lot for a fixed blade. As a hunting knife, oh yeah, it's wonderful. So yeah, I may do that. Got a soul searching. I mean, I ain't got to figure it out tonight, but I'm half, you know, it's in my collection right now. I bought it, I own it, but whether or not I keep it, and if I do keep it, like I say, I'll probably be Ed. Don't be surprised in a week or so if I maybe call you and see if we can leather this thing up if I decide to keep it for myself. But anyway, the old Schrade 497. They call it the 49er. I've just seen that in ads. I don't know why, but that is the nickname of this knife. But the 497 hunting knife by Schrade USA. And yeah, I love it, and I think I got a terrific deal on it. He made me love it. I liked it, but with the price when I threw out a price and I I couldn't believe he said, okay, I'll take it. So it came back home to El Dorado, good old El Dorado with me from Little Rock. So anywho, that is my number 2 antique store score from the other day, and we are really loving this thing. So anyway, 14-minute mark. There's not a whole lot to say about a fixed blade. By the way, I haven't said this is a stainless steel. I guess I could tell y'all that. I'm assuming 440 series stainless. You know what? I say that. Schrade, it don't say Schrade Plus. I'm assuming this is stainless. I may have to revisit that. If you guys have this knife and y'all know that, I'm sure somebody out here that watches this video has this knife or knows of this knife. I know when it says Schrade Plus, that is a dead indicator of stainless steel, but this one just says Schrade. But it really don't have, you know, a whole lot of, it does have a little bit of peppering marks on here. Somebody could have kept some oil on this, and this may be carbon steel. Let me know in the comments. I ain't sure. So, anywho, let me let you guys go. We will be back at it hopefully Saturday morning back here at the house. But till then, God bless you, and we're going to get out of here. HT signing out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to